The first heavier-than-air self-propelled aircraft was built by Orville and Wilbur Wright in 1903. This biplane stayed aloft for 12 seconds and covered a distance of 120 feet. There is a huge leap from an aircraft to a rocket. The credit for modern rocketry was given to Robert Goddard, an American engineer who built the first liquid propellant rocket. His work, a method to reach extreme altitudes, is considered as the most influential contribution to rocket science till date. Goddard built the first liquid-propelled rocket in the winter of 1926. The first rocket that flew high enough to actually reach into space was the Veto Missile, which was launched by Germany in 1942. With the end of the war, both the Americans and the Soviets started working on their own space programs. On October 4, 1957, the Soviet Union launched the first artificial satellite into orbit called the Sputnik 1. The only signal that they got from the satellite was beeping as it traveled 17,000 miles per hour, 96 kilometers above the Earth's surface. The Soviets kept riding on their space success when the Luna 2 became the first man-made object to ever come in contact with another celestial body, as it crash-landed on the moon in 1959. The USSR created history yet again when Air Force pilot Yuri Gagarin on board the Vostok 1 in 1961 became the first man in orbit. Soviet cosmonaut Valentina Tereshkova also became the first woman in space in 1963. The peak of the space race was reached when US President JFK officially announced that America was choosing to go to the moon with the launch of the Apollo program. And we've all read in our history books. On 20 July 1969, mission commander Neil Armstrong and astronaut Edwin Aldrin landed the lunar module of the Apollo 11 called the Eagle at the Sea of Tranquility. Space race is considered as an incredibly significant achievement of the 20th century. It led to growth and development in science, technology, and engineering. The space technology that was developed for designing spacecraft and manufacturing them actually had multiple ground-level applications, and hence it helped in improving life right here on Earth. After conquering the moon, space agencies all over the world had set their eyes on the terrestrial and jovial planets. Telescopes were built and even sent into orbit to study the observable universe. Another keynote in space exploration came with the formation of the International Space Station. The ISS was formed as a result of innovation and global collaboration. It is literally synonymous with an engineering marvel. The International Space Station is a science laboratory 400 kilometers above the surface of Earth, moving 10 times faster than a bullet, and has had people on board since the year 2000. Let's talk about space exploration through the 2000s. A lot of people consider that the pace of exploration seemed to slow down with the onset of the new millennium. However, the work done in the last 20 years is just as important. In the year 2000, the new Shoemaker mission had the first space probe to orbit an asteroid. It also landed on an asteroid in the year 2001. In the year 2009, the Kepler mission was launched. This was a telescope specifically for studying exoplanets. Another key-breaking event was when the Voyager 1 officially left our solar system in the year 2012. This is the same Voyager 1 that gave us the infamous pale blue dot photo. In 2015, food was grown and consumed on board the space station. Also in the year 2015, private company SpaceX successfully achieved an upright landing of the first orbital stage rocket on board a drone ship. This led to the beginning of another new and important part of space, reusable rockets. In 2019, the first image of a black hole called Pohjovi at the center of the Messier 87 galaxy was obtained by the Event Horizon telescope team. The best part? There is so much more to come. Space pioneers have officially set their eyes on Mars. That is the next step. Land a human being on Mars. We are standing right at the edge of the next chapter at Astra.